Hello everybody and welcome back. So I didn't record for a couple of days because I was kind of iffy about how things were going to go, and plus it wasn't like a super big video, but pretty much I got the clear finish onto the guitar, so everything's all sealed in really good now. And pretty much for that, all I did was I just, light buff sand, some wipe on poly, light buff sand, wipe on poly, and just build up a finish to it. And I didn't really feel like I needed to record that. Let me know if you guys want to see that, because I have another red guitar that I finished before. It needs some poly work on it, but let me know if you guys want to see that, just in case I was wrong. You guys did want to, but for the most part, today is going to be a hardware tutorial video. We're gonna get the blue guitar ready for all its different hardware and things like that. So I think for right now I'll go ahead and I'll try and get the bridge and posts and stuff like that pressed in, because I need to be able to see how high the strings are going to be across the neck, and I'm not too sure about that just yet. I want to make sure I get the action and stuff like that just right across the neck. So what I'll go ahead and do is move you guys down, and then I'll just start kind of trying to get stuff ready. I probably have to go get some string or something, because I don't think I have any up here with me. Yeah. I'll have to go get some string to be able to, lay out the work and stuff like that. But we'll go ahead and get started. So I don't know how bumpy this is going to be, because I'm going to be hammering these in. And I don't know how bad if it shakes it a whole bunch, I'll figure something out and work it out a little bit better. But for the time being, what I do when I put my bridge and posts in is you want to make sure, obviously, you get the right ones. So we'll go ahead and start with the actual bridge one. Or would it be the saddle? I think this one's the saddle. I want to say this one is the saddle, but it's the one with just the tinier posts that go on it. And we'll see just how they fit here. Also, if you remember when I was doing the body work, I drilled these extra small. That way, everything had a really nice tight fit. And actually, I need to go get some wire. I'll get the wire and the string, because I need to run the ground up into the bridge here for this one. So let me go grab that, and I'll be right back, and we'll keep on with the video. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so it took a lot longer than I thought I was going to do to find all this stuff, but we got it. So I just got some single, they just call it felt wrapped or felt wire or something like that. But instead of regular guitar, well, it is regular guitar wire, but it's got fabric wrapped around it instead of like plastic, like you would see with a regular guitar. So I gotta get that pushed down in there. Try to get that around. It's being tricky. Pop that back plate out. Fold that down. Okay. So now comes the time when I'm going to have to just kind of beat and bang around for a little bit. So if this shakes the camera a whole lot, and you guys kind of had a thing there. But yeah, if it starts shaking the camera around a whole lot, I'll kind of ease off on it and try to figure out something else. Or try to pad it up a little bit more. But for right now, we'll just go ahead and shake all the dust off this. And we'll just go ahead and start pounding it in. Alright, so right here you can see, getting in the light, we got the, I don't really know what you'd call these, but the sets for the bridge are in, and I don't know if you can see it there or not, but I got that'll be the ground wire coming up through the guitar here, so you can see that right there. So that'll be the ground that we use to make everything nice and quiet. So then I'll go ahead, and then we'll go ahead and put the stuff for the other part of the bridge in, and we'll be good to go for that part. That'll be all the bad hammering and stuff like that. I just need to set. Oh, I wonder. Hey, not bad. Back to the drill press. I was trying not to put stuff on the drill press because, it's on the drill press. At the same time, we'll just see. I wonder what happens if I... Yeah, no, that's still pretty bad. I'll just skip it ahead again, because, again, I don't want you guys to sit there watching the camera shake like it's having a seizure. But I'll go ahead and get this on here real quick. Just slide this, see how it fits. Everything should fit together pretty good. I've had no problems at all whatsoever. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful fit. So go ahead then and we'll get the other bits here set up. I also have strings. My strings came in today. I gotta order strings because I don't have I have a music shop around here to be able to buy strings like a normal person. I gotta order stuff online, which sucks, especially if you break them. So I always try to have plenty of extras laying around. But go ahead here and I'll skip this forward again because it's gonna be beating like crazy. But I'll be right back. Okay, so that's got all of the bridge pressed in, and marked up the face a little bit, but that shouldn't. Yeah, that won't hurt it. That should come back out. Usually, if you damp wood, you can put water on it, and it just kind of pops it right back up. So, not worried about that. I'll put the posts in. Get all the dust wiped off of it from all that nonsense. And then I'll be able to do a test for the neck there and see just how it's fitting. Question mark? Maybe? Love me? I gave you life and you deny me! Alright. So yeah, I'll figure out what the whole dealio with that is. But for right now, we got the more or less important part, which is the bridge on that. So I'm going to put the neck on it. All the dust on that. Put the neck on it real quick and just see how the string height is. Because I want this to have a relatively low action right off the bat. That way, you know, if you need to lower it, you know, lowering it wouldn't do it any good. But you can bring it all the higher you want. So I'm just going to put 2 of the bolts in the back here. I just poked it. Put the neck plate. That's good. Alrighty. So that's got half the bolts in the neck. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'll just set this right like that. Put the bridge back down on it. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to take a piece of string and kind of just lay it up and around. See how. Oh, that's top. Oh my god, guys, that's top. Like, you don't even know. The height on that right now is so perfect. It's a little high right there. But honestly, I'm not too worried about that. That's actually really good string height, and I didn't even, you know, we didn't even measure it before. We just kind of took it off. So I'm definitely not gonna mess with that anymore. That's already good to go. Holy cow! So I got some nice chrome-plated pickups. Going with a mild theme of chrome. The knobs aren't chrome. I got those with like a black abalone or whatever. That fancy clamshell stuff that everybody likes. Yeah, that stuff. Got that for the knobs. So hopefully it turns out big enough. This is the neck. So that one fits. Where's the wire coming out? Nope, that one goes right like that. And then you got the bridge. Wire comes out of that one, right there. So that one goes there. So what I want to do is I'll pre-test drill or whatever these screw sizes and see just what's the right one to get them to fit down in there. So I just want to make sure everything's pretty much lined up. I'll drop the bridge down on here and kind of get a rough estimate. All right. So then that's got the holes out then for the pickups. So I'll go ahead and I'll run the wires down through these, just so that way they're already ready to go when the time comes. And I can just drop the, or run the wires the rest of the way through it. I can pull them, you need to pull them back out too afterwards. But yeah, that's got to really, it's not, because what you want is, and that's what the good idea with always pre-drilling is, it shows you, you know, how thick, or not how thick, but how wide you need to be. Because like I said before, if you want it tight, that's fine, but just remember to keep in mind that you can shear the heads off of these, because I have a couple guitars that I did way back when in high school. I had a really bad problem with the little tiny screws shearing off in the pickups, like in the little brackets, and you can't pull them back out unless you take everything out and unwire it, and just a big hassle. So pre-drilling is always your best friend with this, especially when you want to make sure that everything gets done right. And believe me, I really want to make sure everything gets done right. Because it's not just like, you know, you think, ah, whatever, or whatever, but like, I have problems, like, giving people stuff that I don't feel comfortable with, that I've made. I'm sure there's other people out there like that too, but it's just, it's a principle thing, and I'm trying to stick to it 100% as best as I can. And even still, sometimes, like, if I, like, mess something up or whatever, I'll, you know, get on the phone and be like, hey, you know, something or XYZ came up, and this is happening now, and if they don't like it, oh well, if they do like it, keep going. It's up to them, really, if you're building for someone, that is, too. If you're doing it for yourself, do what you feel most comfortable with. That's all it really is to it. Alrighty, so there's pickups are in. Nice shiny chrome. We'll take. So now what I'm going to do is go around to the goodie bag full of parts, and I'll get the output jack with the jack plate on it, and then we'll go ahead and put that one on next. So again, we got more sweet, beautiful chrome plating. And the thing I love when you buy output jacks, or at least the plates, they always give you a jack anyway, which is super handy. I love it so much when they do that. But oh yeah, baby. That's what I like to see. So then once again, because I'm a freak about it, and I keep my word when I say, pre-drill the holes, because these are different size screws. And I'm not entirely sure what size. 1/8 inch, too big. 7/64, just right maybe. Give it a go. Right then. Okay, got that. Perfect size yet again. So what am I going to do? I'm going to turn this up on its side, dropping it in the process. I'm going to turn it up on its side, that way I can kind of work on it a little bit better, and I can see what I'm doing in the light more too. We get that dropped on, so that fits in there really good. Spin it around. Nah, I like it the other way. So then just trying to keep it parallel with sides of the guitar, just drill your hole. So what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and drop one of these down in here just so it stays fairly stationary. And then I always go for the diagonal. That way it's, the other two you can just kind of let it sit there and it'll stay where you want it. But that tightened up real good. So we'll get it even with the sides again. And we'll drill the diagonal. If I can reach it. I'm short. Pretty good. Drop that one down in, and then the other two we can just go at it with those ones. Down in there. Alrighty. Take that out for a second. So now we got output jack. And then what else do we got? So those. Oh, I can go grab. We got strap pegs too. So we can put some strap pegs on. Bought a multi-pack. Had such a convenient thing online. Where I got just what I need. So then we'll get the, which is pretty much right on the bottom of the guitar. So I'll take the middle and the bottom. This is just kind of a, like I'm using it like a punch. And also to start, now I can see where I want to drill my hole. Make sure the bottom's good and tight. Perfect. So now, it's really starting to look like a guitar, guys. Bad angles on it, but yeah. Because the camera's record inversely. Got it playing. Yeah. Be good. So now, I'll go ahead and I didn't really do much in the way of pots. See, I think these are just 500K pots, and we're not going to wire anything up. I'm just putting these in here to test fit them on. And I'll pull them off when I go to wire them, because when you got to wire this stuff, it gets really hot, and I don't want the knobs to melt when I do wire it. But for right now, just dump some of them out. Put some of them in. Then all we gotta do is just tighten them down with some washers and the little bolts they come with. I should have just done one at a time. Oh, I actually gotta go back in and make those a little bit deeper. That's interesting. So, for the most part, this is pretty much it. I'll go back and I'll figure out the issue with the bridge and all that good stuff. But pickups are in. Everything looks really good and straight. I still need to wait on a switch. I gotta get a 3-way switch. Those are coming in. But aside from that, that's pretty much your basic rundown hardware installation. So yeah, I'll get everything else done up here in just a little bit. You guys will see it on social media and stuff like that. I'll post it to iFunny. And go ahead and call that one. So, yeah, I'll get everything fitted up. I'll get a final posting pic for you guys up. And next video will be on the wiring. I'll be sure to post a pretty good wiring video for you guys. But yep. Thanks for joining me here in the shop. I had a blast working on this because I love getting the hardware. Hardware is another good fun part that's part of building guitars. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. leave a comment, drop, share, like, whatever. Subscribe. Helps me out. Gives me more orders. More people see it. More people order it. So, thanks again. And I will see you guys later.